Hold on. I got to fix my curtain.
Nobody sees the wizard. All right, while you're fixing that, can I just
no attention to the man behind the curtain. All right.
Yeah, the wizard. Can I? It's a big day for me, bro. It's a huge day.
Okay, you tease us. Okay, well, let me get this out of the way real quick.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to it, the Plan B Morning Show. We are streaming. Make sure you find us on all your favorite platforms. Head over to the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Actually, I think it's just the Plan B Show YouTube page. I think that's what it is. If you'll
Plan B Show.
Look up worst show in the history of mankind.
Can't miss it.
Can't miss it. Subscribe to that, by the way, for web exclusive content. Of course, we'll be with you for the next hour or so. So get in on the fun. Join us on the stream as well as 107.1 on your FM dial. 6 to 10, Brockett, Hunter. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, Hunter. Big day for you.
Big day.
What's going on? What's going on?
Huge day. And you took 2 guesses earlier, which weren't correct. I'm going to give you one more guess. What is today for me? Why am I excited for today? What would it be?
So I guessed earlier when you said big day for me, big day.
I'm excited.
I said, all right, it's either got to be golf related, like maybe Costco released another set of Kirkland clubs that you've been losing your mind about.
That would be awesome.
Or I thought, okay, what else? I know, Hunter. I know you like the back of my hand. Maybe it's something Amazon. It's got something Amazon related. You ordered
like an Amazon purchase,
and you've been waiting. You've been tracking that package, and it's 3 stops away. It's 2 stops away. Here it is. Yep. But you said no. So one more guess. Big day. Let's see. You got your moon shirt on. Your stupid moon shirt on. You're wearing a Plan B morning show hat.
It has nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with where.
No, I just like looking good.
No. Did your balls finally drop? Is that what happened?
I'm still waiting on that. That's coming.
Not yet. They haven't come yet. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I really don't.
Want me to tell you?
I want to know.
I cannot wait for today to get my very first massage out of how many I have. Today's the day, Brock. Today is the day where I come into man, dude, I feel good.
I just assumed that you're just always getting massages because you've bought a gross amount of massages. I guess I totally forgot.
So I looked it up.
In your weekly life now.
I shorted myself. I don't know if I felt bad or like you just like pounded the, in my head that 9 is way too many, which I disagree with, but I got 5. And today's
it's still too many.
Shut up. It's not too many. I asked them last time I was there. I asked them, I'm like, is 9 too many? She's like, you're way short of many people. She's like, there's people coming here the entire time, every single day.
Yeah, probably like athletes, people that have a strenuous job, people that maybe swing a hammer,
strenuous job. I play golf. I'm an athlete. Makes sense, doesn't it?
No.
You know what? You're jealous because you just know. Oh,
you be so buttery.
Aren't you feeling a little tense right now?
So buttery smooth. That's it.
I just might have her focus on the shoulders today. I'm thinking maybe just the shoulders for this one.
You know what? Really feeling it up in my shoulders, right there in the lats. All right, we're gonna focus on that. Base of my neck. Really focus on that.
This time I'm actually going to get under the towel, though, and not lay on top of it and embarrass myself.
Yes, sir. First of all, you can leave your underwear on. Second of all, you should be under the towel. You just bare ass there. I apologize.
That was awkward. Turn that heart music up a little bit, would you?
You got your penis through the face hole.
Oh,
your legs are hanging off the wrong way. Is this not how you're supposed to?
I think I've seen this table on a video one time.
Is this not how you're supposed to sit on this? I thought because I don't want it to smush when I'm laying down. Get out.
Get your pants on and get the hell out of here.
You get the hell out of here. Yeah. So your first of 5 massages.
Yep.
Still too many, Hunter. Still too many. But hey, I you know what? I haven't had a massage in honestly. I think since Kiki and I's honeymoon.
It's too bad.
10 years.
All the appointments are booked up.
Well, it's good. You bought them all. When you buy a coupon book full of massages, yeah.
Hey, people latched onto this apparently because I logged back in to like get one more for my dad.
Yeah,
Fat chance. I mean, solid book, solid. They even had a disclaimer like, "Fat chance, poopy pants." It says you're not getting a massage.
It said due to an overwhelming response from Hunter.
Yes.
We are sold out.
This guy is all knotted up, apparently.
Unbelievable. Ridiculous. Isn't your
I'm
wife questioning you at this point? Like, isn't she like, why are you going?
No, she doesn't care. You know why? Because I'm out of the house. Like any reason to get out of the house, she's like, "Oh, you're going? Good. See ya."
Now, and again, did you
bothering me?
Did you specify that you wanted women only to massage you? You
did.
sexist pervert.
I did.
No, you didn't this time.
It's not sexist. They wouldn't put it if it was sexist.
I only want some broad rubbing me. I don't want no dude getting his gross callousy hands all over my back.
Hey, you know what? I will be the first one to step up and say that. I don't want no dude rubbing on me. I'm sorry. It's just not me. I don't want it.
You know
why am I bad for that?
You could get a better massage with a guy with stronger hands, right?
No, that's not what I'm going in the massage for. Sorry. You're a dude. Get out of here. Beat it. Beat it.
You're going in there to be rubbed by a female at a discount price. Hunter, do you realize how this sounds? All right.
It sounds terrible, but hey, it's legal. I'm not asking for the thing at the end. I'm not doing that. I just don't want some hairy hands rubbing up. I don't know.
Well, you know what I should do? I should sneak in there. I should call them and make a deal back. Look, get them all settled in, and then I'll come in and I'll
start. It's like the one where they replaced the, the hot Asian masseuse, and then like the sumo wrestling comes in. You're like, oh no,
yeah, oh,
I'm gonna get worked.
Where do you get your massages again done? It's at the school, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not telling you.
Oh, I'm gonna find out.
You just got it.
You're gonna see these hands all over here. And see, they're small too, so you won't be able to tell the difference.
Oh, dude.
You won't know until I say, "How does that feel?"
Here comes Brock with the massager.
Yeah, you'll feel like a little dainty lady rubbing you until I say, "Does that feel okay, Hunter?" Until I get my back up on you and you feel the hair from my chest right on your lower back right there. Like, is this nice? Is this good?
You do the little.
You got it, buddy. I'm gonna be all up on you. All up on you. I'm gonna just work it. Yep.
Should I take these and say, hey, can you massage?
Can you use these? Are these massage tools? Oh, very good for
get out of here
for pinpointing.
Hey, it'd be better than some dude rubbing. I'm sorry. Don't call me out for it, but my preference. I don't care.
Yep. Just a real creep, Hunter. Just a real creep over there. It's the Plan B show with Brock and Robert Kraft over here.
Shut up. Anyway, I thought you'd find that fun and interesting.
No, it's great. It's great. I tell you what, I appreciate you only doing 5 this year as opposed to 9. Mm-hmm. I figured you would have went to double digits after the first year because
Hey, here's the thing. I got to the party late. There was only 5 available.
You would have done more.
Absolutely.
He's so weird. He's a weird guy.
Yeah, I'm still paying him.
You know what's weird too is you don't seem like a guy. You're not a touchy-feely guy, and the fact that you're okay with strangers rubbing up on you, chicks only though.
Chicks only. I mean, yeah, it is.
It's
something to get used to. I'm not going to say the first time I went in there fully comfortable, but having 9 of them last year, I kind of know what to expect.
Oh, you're an expert now in massages. Discount. Sorry, discount massage.
They call me the crafty vet. I don't know if that's good in the massage school, but
that's Krafty, by the
way. Yes. Drop the mic on that. That's good.
I love it.
The Robert Crafty vet.
Crafty vet. He's a crafty son of a bitch when it comes to those massages. That is for sure.
Damn you, that was good.
Anyway, all right, enough of Hunter and his just gross amount of massages. We got to keep things moving here, folks. Tomorrow you're just gonna be slushed. Oh, so let's get to it. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. Hey, you pump it. You know who needs a massage? Dervin and his crew. After pumping all those gross septics, you should give them your massages.
No. Sorry. Pump away. I'm not getting any of these.
Getting my butter.
I know. I understand you sponsor. You've done a lot for us. We really love you guys, and we appreciate you being part of the show. But if you even look at one of my 5 massages,
getting my massages.
I
worked hard for those massages, those discount massages.
I need them. I do radio.
Oh my God. Anyway, pumpthatseptic.com. I love this. I don't know why this makes me so happy, but big happy birthday to Jonathan, the giant tortoise. He turns 192 years old this year.
What? 192?
192. It makes him the oldest living land animal in the world.
That's
This is
insane.
to Guinness World Records. And get this, he's lived through 40 American presidents and so much more. Jonathan's caretakers tells us his diet consists of mostly fruits and vegetables. See, I think like tortoises, giant tortoises, sharks, we need to be looking at their DNA to help extend our
I
lives.
think we have been. I think I've read a few studies about that of like how do these things live so long?
Like we need some tortoise blood in us or something. That's the fountain of youth.
Can we do something real quick? 192. Yeah. So what's 2024 minus 192? Go to that. Let's figure that out. I'm not gonna.
I know we should do. Hold on. Yeah. If anyone wants to do math or make us feel stupid, so wait. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this. 2024 minus 192.
I mean, I guess we could just go 200 and add
8.
So 19 or 18.
Don't try it.
24 plus 8.
All right. This is so embarrassing. I know we can do it. All right,
1934. No, 1834.
192.
1834.
1832.
32.
No. But yeah, he was born in 1832.
Okay, now look up significant events in 1832.
Significant events.
This turtle saw this.
1892.
Experienced this.
Let's see. March 26, 1892. American poet Walt Whitman died in Camden, New Jersey at the age of 72.
Wait, that's 92?
18. Sorry, 1832. Jeez. April 6th, the Black Hawk War began. Lafayette College classes began.
Mm-hmm.
The Democratic National Convention was held in Baltimore.
A tortoise was born.
Washington Irving returns to the U.S. after here we go, 1832 in the United States. Let's see.
I mean,
here we go. Benjamin Bonneville led the first wagon train across the Rocky Mountains using the South Pass in Wyoming.
Wow.
In November, Andrew Jackson, remember that guy?
Not really.
He defeated Henry Clay in the U.S. presidential election.
Wow.
Also in 1832, the Skull and Bones Secret Society of Yale University was established. Maybe that's the key to his long life. Jonathan the Tortoise is a part of the Skull and Bones Society.
Glad we looked this up.
Let's see. What else?
I mean, it's interesting. Something that's a living thing.
Yeah.
That's a living, breathing thing.
We're talking about things that happened when he was born, but let's all the other things.
Everything throughout the years.
The Civil War. He was there for the Civil War.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Like
the Wright brothers. He has seen the Civil War. All right. He has seen the invention of the automobile. He has seen the Wright brothers take flight and then us land on the moon.
Yeah.
He's seen the smartphone. He's seen it all in 190.
Saw the Wright brothers be born.
Yeah.
This is crazy. How is something 192? And that's just land. If you go into the ocean, there's sharks out there that are like 500.
Yeah.
500 years.
Yeah.
Breathing, alive. Damn, we need some of that DNA. Or do we?
I know.
Do you want to be around that long? I don't know if I do.
Like I said, I've said this before. I know I'm not going to live forever. I've slowly started to accept that. But how I feel now. Yeah, right. You're going to die. How I feel at 38, it might be nice to know, like, okay, maybe like we could get something so like I could live to, I don't know, 150 and maybe my 90s if I make it, that God willing, I make it that far, you know. But the way I feel at 38, I can tell that, you know, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough as I get older. Maybe something. But here's what I think the key is. For good fruits, eating your greens, your fruits and veggies, moving slow. We need to slow down. We need to slow down. Stop wearing ourselves out.
It's more stress on the body.
Yeah.
You know? That fine example. That tortoise, you don't see that tortoise running laps.
No.
Not that it can, I guess, but
on top speed of a giant tortoise. What is it?
I mean, it is a funny question. I have seen fast turtles
right here. They amble along at an astonishing 0.16 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So that's what we need to do. We just
Speed
need
it
to
up.
I tell you what, that's how old people, that's how fast they walk in the grocery store. And it drives me bananas.
That's how fast they drive. I've been behind that Cadillac. Jesus, step on it, Grandma.
Go around.
Just a bunch of knuckles, steering wheel and knuckles.
Just two little eyeballs. Right. Anyway, so
192-year-old tortoise is passing you, Helen.
Yeah. Anyway, well, happy birthday to Jonathan the tortoise. And
is it happy, or is he like, please God?
Let's interview him. Please.
Why does he keep trying to crawl out into the road? That's weird.
Kill me, please. Anyway,
my shell, would you?
Big happy birthday. The only person older than him is what's her face? Mabel. What's that old lady?
Oh yeah, Mabel. Just kill me.
I'm tired. Are you happy about your birthday? Not in the least. I love it. Anyway, big happy birthday. One last story here. You'll like this. This is a cool techie story. This is actually pretty amazing. Nolan Arbaugh is the 29-year-old who got paralyzed from the shoulders down. That's not the amazing part. Sorry, I know that kind of led into it. Weird segue. He got paralyzed from the shoulders down after a driving accident. Now, with the Neuralink chip in his brain, he can do things like play chess on a computer and even control music in his house. On the live stream on X, he said the surgery wasn't a big deal. He had no side effects and was released from the hospital the next day. Mm-hmm. The FDA has now given the go-ahead for human trials of the chips. Obviously, Nolan is the first one with the Neuralink, and he's doing great. He's doing...
You know what's wild? This is like the NES version of what we have now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the very first version. This is like the Super Nintendo of what we have with the PS5. Like, it's going to just get better. So, that's wild that he can control music. He's just thinking about it. Just thinking,
he has to be, right? Because he can't. He's paralyzed from the shoulders down. So at this point, he's not
long. And I don't want to say that because if it doesn't happen, blah, blah, but if I were to guess, in a short amount of time, he'll be walking.
I don't think unassisted. And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but maybe it would be like he has an exoskeleton. Well, I could be wrong. I mean, hey, I'm no doctor scientist here.
I think that's the goal. That's the initial goal of Neuralink. It fixes paraplegics.
Man,
or it has potential to.
I guess if it's sending the signals throughout the body,
that's what it is. It's rewiring your brain and kind of filling the gaps.
I don't know if I've ever brought this up because we've talked about this a lot. It's obviously crazy. I mean, we got computer chips in our brains, man, and it's
crazy.
Like the future is now, old man. Mm-hmm. But here's my take on it, and I guess a question that I've never had answered, because I know me when I try to focus on something, and I'm not ADD by any stretch of the imagination. I can focus on stuff, but like if I'm sitting there trying to do something, our brains are also wired to like, like if I wanted to focus, like, all right, brain, and I want to do something, you know what's going to happen is all of a sudden some random thought's going to come in. I'm going to get sidetracked and interrupted. Doesn't that seem like a major hang up on this on the chip? Because think about that. Think about let's say you are tasked to think about something, and even you and I do it all the time when we're having conversations like, oh wait, blah blah blah, or blah, blah. If you're trying to focus on something, most humans in about 20 seconds are off on a different tangent,
thinking
right?
About something else. So I think what you're saying is like, I got to think about moving my arm, and then I'm thinking about something else, blah, 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 move the arm again. No, you're wrong in that way because it's involuntary. So much like you right now, moving your arms and talking like you just did, you're not thinking about moving your arms. It's just what Neuralink fills that gap that allows you to almost involuntarily do it.
Yeah, but if I let's say I want to say here, he's controlling music. I get what you're saying, but he's controlling music. So he's going to go, Alexa, play.
Okay.
So there he's doing
something that doesn't involve your body.
Right. You're thinking about like, all right, Google, search, but then next thing you know, I'm down a rabbit hole because my brain is, a dumb brain.
Here's a better question. I don't know better, but here's another question. Intrusive thoughts.
That right there.
Think about that. That's a real thing. People have it all the time. They're called intrusive thoughts, where you're like sitting in the kitchen, and I don't even want to say it, but you say it because
I'll say it. You're sitting in the kitchen and maybe cutting up vegetables, and you're like, "What if I just stab someone with this?"
Right? Exactly. Yeah, intrusive thoughts. You don't do it.
You're driving down the road, and you're just like, "What if I were just to slam this car into that car in front of me?"
Yeah. What So what happens then?
You're in the bank, and you're like, "What if I just rob this place?" Right? Intrusive thoughts.
That's intrusive thoughts. So when that happens and you have Neuralink, what's that mean? Is there firewalls with it?
See, that's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of studying around this and a lot of things we should probably be careful with.
You all know me. It takes about 3 steps for me to go from one thing to porn.
Right.
To something sick.
Right.
So what's going to happen? Just a tornado of porn pop-ups in my Neuralink. It's just going to be awful. It's going to be awful. Like, no, turn it off. I'm in church.
And with Neuralink?
Yeah.
Do you have private thoughts anymore?
That's a good question, because it's our phones know everything we're doing right now, almost to the point where it's almost predicting like what.
But if you don't say it, that your phone doesn't know.
Yeah.
But when your phone's up in here,
when it's all linked up, Skynet, baby.
You can't even think about anything without people knowing about it.
I think we should keep it to a select few group of people, or you got to have like a kill switch on that thing.
Yeah, firewall of some sort, or
McAfee.
Right.
Ignore. Oh, your McAfee is not up to date. Ignore.
Trojan in my head.
Oh no. Yeah. For us, I don't think it'd be good. I do not think it'd be good. But hey, pretty crazy, man. Yeah. First person with it seems to be doing better than what he was. So anyway. All right. Well, that's good enough. We got to go right now. I got to go have some intrusive thoughts, if you will. Oh boy, it's dark in there.
Don't murder us, please. Would you?
Oh no, murder would be much better than what I'm thinking right now.
Oh God,
that's it. Anyway, we'll be back. That's your morning dump.
Be right back.
All right. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, David. Oh, he said getting his whip today. He's already got the whip. He's ready to go. Morning, Eric. Let's see. Ricky said, you're not supposed to disrobe for the massage. Wait, special one in Niles. There one in Niles we should go to? Yeah, where are you going, Hunter?
What is it called? My chance.
Good morning, Amanda.
Yeah, what did I read? There was like a Reddit post or something, and it was like local. It was like somebody was asking for like the massage, and they were saying that there's like a truck stop somewhere in Indiana that's like well known for it.
Is it the one right? No, that's still in.
I wanted to say they said Elkhart.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What a weird man. Talk about just like a. Yeah. What? I don't know. It's already like awkward getting a massage at first until like you're like 20 minutes into it and you're starting to relax a little bit. But like even the 9th one last year, it's just like, all right, let's go.
And now you're gonna roll over and be like,
I mean, how do you say it? Like that's what I think.
You just do that. You just roll over. You go.
Like, do they ask? Do you ask? What if you ask the wrong person? Are you a cop?
Yeah. You got to tell me, otherwise it's entrapment.
Yeah, is this entrapment? We got you playing a song or what?
No, we're getting right into sports here.
Nice.
Oh, here we go. All righty. Good morning. 7:34. It's Brock. It's Hunter.
Hey, you know what? I might wear this shirt on the stream the next week and 2 days.
Why? Oh, because of the eclipse. Is that coming? That's what, next weekend?
It's Monday, not this Monday, the following Monday.
Following Monday. Yeah, we bought the glasses. They were at like Walmart, the solar glasses, which I don't know if I should trust solar glasses from Walmart.
Well, you might want to watch the world end. Just saying. Have you heard?
Oh, is the world supposed to end on the solar eclipse?
There's so many conspiracies out now about it. It's kind of interesting, really. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I believe the world's going to end on April 8th.
It's not going to. That's ridiculous. But
here's one weird thing, though. I will say that somebody brought up, and I'm like, that's times out kind of oddly.
Kind of creepy.
CERN. They fire up CERN on April 8th for the first time, and I can't remember how long. You know what CERN is?
I don't know what CERN is.
CERN is the particle collider in the Netherlands or something, or Switzerland. It's the 22-mile particle collider that creates mini black holes. Like, that's no joke. Like that's what it does. Creates mini black holes, and everybody, even before all of this conspiracy stuff, were like, I don't know if we should be doing that.
Yeah, why are we messing around
going with like more than fire? Like,
you know what's even creepier is that they are going to start Dark Side of the Moon at exactly the start of it, and then when it hits the precipice, they're going to turn on the CERN, and then.
Do you know what people were saying? Like, oh, it's perfect. So if something goes wrong with CERN, they have something to blame it on.
Oh, they can blame it on.
It's ironic the timing of it. And it's for real. CERN is wild. If you really research it, there's some things going on there, man. You're like, what? Wait, what?
People talking about the Mayan calendar and this. And
that's totally different than CERN. CERN's science.
But people will look for anything in there. All right, the moon landing is fake. That's science. All right, the 5G is causing COVID. I mean, I know there wasn't.
This is something you can go visit. Like,
I know
they discovered the God particle from this machine.
You can visit NASA too. I'm just saying. I think if there's anything like this, people are going to look for something to. Oh, there's something going on, man.
Well, I mean, this one, when you're making little black holes, I think they got a good point.
I was afraid of a little tiny black hole. I got a little black hole. Big whoop.
Oh God, you don't know.
Mine's probably more dangerous than anything that thing can make. All right?
Oh God. You know that thing that sucks in light? You know, when the speed of light can't escape something, that's pretty serious.
That speed of light can't escape this one.
God.
You want me to fire up my little black hole?
Oh no, absolutely not.
It's brown, more of a midnight blue.
Oh, why is it blue?
I don't know. Weird.
Jesus. You know, I hope April 8th.
This sucks me. It's just me. I get sucked into a little black hole.
Little tiny black hole. The only one that would fit. You know? No. See, I told you.
I'll be fine. Anyway. All right. How do we get on?
Trying to scare you a little bit. My shirt.
No, oh yeah, your shirt. That's right. Your awesome shirt that makes no sense because.
So, is it an eclipse or is it the moon hugging itself?
It doesn't make any sense, but you can still see the stars through. I don't want to go down this. That's the stupid shirt that doesn't make any sense.
Stupid shirt. This is the best shirt I own.
It's the dumbest shirt I've ever seen.
Everybody loves this shirt.
Nobody loves that shirt.
I get so many compliments.
You can see the stars where it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Don't get me started on your stupid shirt.
Stars. Those weren't there when I bought it.
No, they weren't. Ooh, what? Are those little holes? Is that what it is?
No.
Oh, Hunter, that's gross. You're
finally, the dirty man comes around. Finally,
yuck, Hunter, you're sick. Anyway. All right, well, enough of this. We've wasted enough time, folks. Let's get to it. It's time for sports here. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, Towel, Cool, Budweiser's, other delicious drinks. So you can celebrate whatever you got going on. Maybe it's March Madness, or maybe it's the birth of a child, or the solar eclipse. Whatever it may be. As always, get stocked up and drink responsibly. or drink wiser with Bud.
There you go, man. Last hour, we kind of touched on sports gambling. We're going to evolve from that real quick before I get into pro football. Hey, on this day in 1972, Wilt Chamberlain played his last pro basketball game.
Damn, Wilt the Stilt, dude.
Yeah, man.
Well, he was the one that said he banged like 8,000 women, right? Wilt Chamberlain?
Was that? Or was that? No, that was Kareem.
No, I think it was Wilt.
Because I know Kareem was the same,
probably,
right?
I think Kareem probably crushed it too, but I think Wilt was the real ladies' man. So
I think it went Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and then Jack Nicholson.
And then Nick Cannon right there.
Nick Cannon, yeah. God, 90,000 kids.
Unbelievable.
Craziness. Anyway, hey. You see that guy on the YouTube? I'm done with the 80s. I'm done. And he just reviews like old basketball games. It's hilarious. And he just calls them out on just some of the most ridiculous dribbles, them missing like free throws and like layups. They're like, I'm done with the 80s.
Well, any time in sports where the hook shot, the hook shot was a violent shot. Come on.
He did one on Michael Jordan. It was early Michael, like 1990. And he entered the 3-point contest, literally made like 2 baskets out of like the 25. He's like, I'm done with Michael.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. That's very funny. But it's kind of odd watching like Michael Brick. What are you doing, dude?
He was a chump. He can't.
How are you supposed to make it rain? I think it came later on in life or something. I don't know.
Anyway, I know you were going to talk football, but it is kind of a big day in sports too. Can I?
Touch on that real quick.
Can I hop on that? Okay. Well, in order to set the mood for this story, ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Helen Dell. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite pastime. It's opening day of baseball. That's right, we're hitting.
Yeah, the only
bringing it in the organ with the sweet, sweet sounds of "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Ladies and gentlemen, get your hot dogs, grab your peanuts. It's time for a family day at the park. Opening day of baseball.
There's 2 uses for an organ: funerals and baseball. For some reason,
three funerals, baseball, Count Dracula's castle.
Oh yeah. It's got kind of scary movies from like the 40s.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Helen Dell on the organ. Send us home.
Do that one. That's what it should be.
Send us home, Helen. Those little fingers.
90 years old, just wailing on that big ass organ.
It's a big day, you know. I like it. Hold on. Did you want me to do this? No. I do.
This is what they should play.
I do have the other one. Oh, I got to wait for an ad because I don't have the YouTube Premium. There's a Taco Bell ad.
It's such an interesting. My brother and I, like I said before, used to just in church. His name was Wolfgang. Of course, his name was Wolfgang.
Toccata, indeed.
This is the beginning of Thriller. What is this?
I'll never not enjoy it.
It's scary. That is scary.
Welcome to an opening day of baseball. That's right. Grab the kids, get your peanuts, grab your Cracker Jacks, and get ready for some fast-paced baseball action here at the ballpark.
Why are they playing the Dracula song? Did somebody die? That is creepy. That is so creepy.
He is tickling those ivories. He really is.
Here's another question. Why is it? It goes from like, yes, church and like biblical things and organs to like Dracula and like really scary things and funerals and death. And then baseball. You know what? All right. Hey, at my funeral in Visitation, you heard it right here. Right here. I want that song played.
Oh,
when you walk into the visitation room, I want to hear it. Play it again one more time.
Oh, I paused it. You want this part here?
Yes. It's already creepy enough having a dead body in the room, but that song's playing.
And then we'll have your casket. We'll get a real creaky casket.
Open that thing up.
Your body.
No, I don't want my eyes open.
Maybe beautiful, guys. I don't like this one bit. I think he's
weird, man.
Anyway. Happy opening start of baseball, everyone. There you go.
Helen just wailing on the ivories. Man. Oh, I want her there too. I don't want no recording. I want a real organ, pipe organ.
Sure, Helen Bell is dead. Hold on. This one is called Hot Pipes.
It's like the circus. Come on, step right up. 3 throws, $4. Knock them down. Knock them down.
You can beat the champion, the world's strongest man. I don't think you can. Come on down, everybody.
Yeah, the organ is just creepy.
Don't forget to swing over to the sideshow where we have the bearded lady and the world's fattest man, plus tales from beyond the Amazon, where you'll see shrunken heads and pygmy people. What?
You know, so could we establish something? The organ is really weird in baseball.
Don't forget to head over to the animal tent where we have many abused animals from all over the world.
All over the world.
Mistreated elephants, angry lions, everything. And creepy clowns. Welcome.
They have the organ there because they can go from the circus song to the death funeral song. Jesus.
Again, happy opening day of baseball, everybody.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anything else?
That's a weird thing. That's all. I actually have a sports story. Should we talk about?
No, it's 7:45. I mean, is it worth it? Is it worth it? What do you say? Mine wasn't sports. That was very sportsy. All right, I talked about baseball.
We're talking about Dracula and circuses. Hey, Bud's happy with it. Yeah, I'm cool with it too.
Look, there's very few things going on right now. I know we have some NCAA March Madness stuff going on, but people know. And look, my bracket. I don't even have either one of my brackets. I threw them both away.
Okay, so how about this? Tomorrow, if we don't have any sports, remind me to go back and talk about what was in this prep today, because there actually is 2 good stories here today.
Well, why didn't you tell me? I'm sitting here playing an organ like an ass.
Hey, I don't have the controls. You've been wailing on an organ for a half hour. Like,
unbelievable.
It's not my fault.
All right. We'll save it. The incomparable Helen Dell. All right. Well, look, we'll save it tomorrow. We need something for Friday anyway. So let's do it. All right. Good enough. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.
Jesus.
Suck on that, ESPN. Huh?
Yeah, all right. What's the topic again?
What's something, in your opinion, what's the scariest, most terrifying thing that actually exists? It's so funny. This commercial for Wendy's, have you heard it? They use Sandstorm, and they're talking about their new, like, it's like the Frosty or whatever. Like, it's good, such a good deal that we wrote a jingle for it. Get it for $1. Get it for $1.
Really?
It's
I love it. Sandstorm is classic, man.
Get it for $1. Get it for $1.
Darude. That's who the DJ is. Darude. It's Sandstorm. Come on, it's one of the biggest songs of our time.
No one. You're the only person I know.
Darude Sandstorm. Look it up.
Unbelievable.
That song's badass. What are you talking about?
It's a great song.
You can hate techno and be like, all right, I kind of like that.
It's a great song, but no one knows the name of it or the artist, let alone the artist.
We used to jam to that, turn it up. It's a long song, too.
For my money, one of the best, like, montage scenes is in Blade when that song is on, and he's just
it's not in that.
What song is that?
In Blade. No, that's Blood is Pumping by
No, that's a different song.
It's not Sandstorm.
I guess I don't have the techno ear that I thought I had. All right. Well, hey, you could put it in there. It'd be great.
Yeah, it would be great. It would fit. It's similar. It sounds kind of. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's Blood is Pumping by yeah, but if you stacked them together and listened to both of them, you'd be like, oh yeah.
It's the same song.
That's close. I mean, I can understand why you get it mixed. Do you remember the song? This is another techno song from that era. Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.
I was not in like techno was my lead. Hold on. Blood is Pumping was the other one, right?
Yeah. Blood is Pumping. That's
by
the Blade
Voodoo
song.
and Serrano.
Yep. That's it. I would never have guessed that, but I know that's what it is for sure. Yep. I think
that's the part.
Yep. This song, dude. It brings me back to like 19 whatever or 2000 probably. See, right with the glow sticks, bro.
It's good. I mean, it's good.
The song got you going, man. It's so much so they put it in effing Blade.
Yeah, that's true. That's it. That damn.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta go on.
Jesus.
All righty. Good morning. I don't know what the hell is going on this morning. We're jamming, man. Anyway, 7:50. Welcome to it, Rock Hunter.
What's up?
Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on the Plan B Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for much more, including the stream, web exclusive content, all of the other streaming services. Right now, though, it's time for your topic of the day. Real upper of a topic. Real fun, real happy. What is the scariest, most terrifying thing that actually exists in your
at a funeral home?
I'm getting out of that guy is not dead. That's a vampire.
No.
That is a vampire.
I'm trying to think of things. I got a few. And I'm gonna throw them out there real quick. And I kind of experienced this one, and I know it's terrifying because I kind of slightly went through it. Plane crash, just the moment of. So when we came back from Vegas and the plane caught on fire, go ahead and laugh.
What?
You step in a tin can and that thing catches on fire and you're how many feet up in the air? You're like, you start thinking things. You're like,
right. You start thinking. I wouldn't say you went through it. I mean, you experienced maybe a little.
You effing get on that plane that I was on. And you say, "Oh, I was fine. I'm
not saying I'm fine, but you didn't really experience it.
I mean, I didn't experience what? The death part of it?
I mean, you guys didn't lose altitude or anything. You know, it's not like you were
just saying
to Earth, but I get it.
Your plane catches on fire. You start to think a little bit.
Right.
Holy smokes, this is happening. It's actually happening. I never thought this would happen.
Odds are that it wouldn't, but there you go.
But there we are. It's because of me. What happened to me? I remember just thinking in my head, like,
my God, what did I do?
Like, I can't win a lotto ticket, but I get in the burning plane.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you.
No.
Second one. Being in the ocean and just encountering anything that is bigger than me. Or like I have this vision. I always had it as a kid, being on like the boat, like the little rowboat in the shadow of like a whale or something coming underneath a boat. You gotta look. Oh,
yeah,
that gets my heart going.
I think the fact that these things exist just in this world that we don't see, right? Yeah. They're just there, like sharks, even whales, whatever.
What's the word for? I mean, it's a big long word. I don't think you would know it, but it's the fear of like big spaces.
Megalophobia, I believe, is what it is.
Megalophobia or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like the thought, like a lot of pictures that people get weary of is like the little scuba diver and then the huge whale next to it. And it's just like, Yeah,
megalophobia is the fear of big things, large objects capable of inciting fear.
There's another picture of a guy holding onto a cruise ship prop, and the prop's like the size of a house. And it like makes people very weary.
Yeah.
Of being in like a big space like that with something. It's just, it makes me weary.
Yeah.
I don't like it
because we're tiny, and then you realize in the scope of things, like we're a tiny little thing.
The dark abyss underneath you. Anytime I'm floating, even in Lake Michigan, I'm like, I don't even think about what's down there. Like, I don't want to think about it.
Well, like so if you were to think about something, it's terrifying that it that actually exists, like the Mariana Trench. Like that, we don't know what's down there.
I don't
Like,
want to know. You go ahead. I'm good. I'm gonna be up on the. Actually, I'm gonna be on land. I ain't even going on the boat.
I'm gonna stay dry.
Did you see the video of the kayakers? And the one kayaker got swallowed like effing Jonah by the whale.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he got
totally engulfed the entire kayak. Not me. I saw that video and like click. I'd rather watch like Faces of Death.
Kayak's too small of a boat to be in the ocean with. All right, that's yeah.
Oh no, that's great. Now I'm in the stomach of a whale. How did Jonah get out? What did he do?
I think he tickled his Adam's apple.
Just hacked him out.
No, I think he started a fire, didn't he?
I think you're right.
Or somewhere. I think God came or something. I can't remember. I don't remember that one all that well, but
anyway,
mine is actually kind of a bummer, and I'm sorry about this, but in my opinion, what is the scariest, most terrifying thing that actually exists is brain aneurysms. I hate, and it scares the death out of me, that just at some point there could be something in your brain that, and you're done. You're done. You don't. If it's big enough, you really don't have much of a chance. There's definitely been some times where your brain bleeds and you're fine, but it literally
instant.
No, it's got to be. I don't think it's instant. I don't think it is. If it's big enough, it's not long. I don't know enough because I really don't want to go down. I don't want to look it up because then I'll just be terrified the whole time. But yeah,
I don't know. This is a weird thing to say, but I would almost like rather have that than like be lit on fire or
I've
other
heard
ways
that,
to die.
Like you get like a massive, like it's a like the worst headache ever. Like if one pops and then you don't. Yeah. But what's scary is because there's nothing like you go to the doctor, he checks your heartbeat. All right. Oh, your breathing sounds good. Oh, how's the joints doing? There's other than going and get scanned.
Yeah.
Right. You don't know, but we don't go.
Are you more scared of it because didn't you have a family? I don't mean to bring it up, but didn't you have a family member who passed because of
a couple? Yeah. Like my grandfather on my dad's side had a brain aneurysm. His dad. So my great grandfather had a brain aneurysm.
So maybe you think about that and you're like, oh, it's in the family. Maybe that makes you more weary.
I don't know if I'm more susceptible, but I just think in general, I think so that is a more specific. I just think how fragile the brain is in general. That's what is terrifying to me. Like it's there, it exists, but it's so fragile and it's terrifying to me that we're just, like every time I hit my head, I'm like, oh, I got a brain bleed. That's it. I'm done. I feel swelling.
Like don't stand up too quick.
Yeah, don't stand up right. It'll pop. You're dead. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do about it.
How about just death in general? Can you use that?
I mean, I think that is terrifying, but also you got to get over that. See, because that's what I've told you. We've had this conversation before. I would rather have like a slow death. I don't know why, but like I feel like just something like just out of nowhere. Like I don't know. That just like road truck tire. I know, it's instant.
Yeah, I'd rather be lights out somehow. Yeah, that's kind of a weird, morbid thing to talk about. But
sorry,
you know what I'm more fearful of? Maybe not death in itself, because I have thought about it. I've accepted it. I think more so like the week leading up to it. Like that's what I'm scared of.
But if you don't know, though, that's
you don't know, right?
You don't know, right?
Maybe I'm scared of like the slow death of like, they're gonna be pulling the plug on Tuesday.
Yeah,
I'm scared of like the anticipation and like and how it's gonna happen. How about that?
Yeah, that's terrifying. Especially like when I'm choking you out and you're seeing that light. I'm like,
this is it, huh? This is it.
This is how I got
choked out by a tiny little arm. I was like using these things.
Yeah, well, you're going down, buddy boy. You're going towards the light. Yeah.
Actually, it's not cutting anything off. Grip tighter.
You're tickling me.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
Shut up. What else do we have? We got some answers here on Facebook. What, in your opinion, is the scariest, most terrifying thing that actually exists? Zool said humans. I mean, we are kind of a terrifying species when you think about it.
We are.
There's
That's
so
a wild answer.
How destructive we are.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, I think so.
Humans themselves.
Yeah.
You know why? It's because we invent things like AI. And we're starting to like get into subjects and learning about things that like, I don't know if maybe humans should be able to do that.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. We built Nuclear weapons.
Yeah,
that's a little scary.
Think about how destructive we are just in our daily lives. What we do. Yeah.
Yeah, there's more than 2,000 nukes
Yeah.
out there that are ready to just do whatever they do. That's wild.
Yep, that's a good answer.
Humans are scary, man. Humans, you scary.
Matt said sleep paralysis and demons. Oh yeah. See, I don't have anything like night terrors or anything like that, but that sleep paralysis where you just can't move and like you're like, oh, this.
I've never had. I mean, obviously,
No.
I wouldn't.
No.
That's so. What is? So people that have that, does it happen all the time, or is it just like random?
I don't think it's all the time. I think it's let's see. Sleep paralysis is a state during waking up or falling asleep in which a person is conscious but is completely state of full body paralysis. During an episode, one may hallucinate, hear, feel, or see things that are not there, which often results in fear. Episodes generally last no more than a few minutes. It can recur multiple times or occur as a single episode.
How about a coma?
Comas are terrifying, yeah.
Where like you're completely awake. You just it's like that one. What was it? A girl who was in a coma for however long?
I think it was a
year
guy.
Or so?
It was a guy. Like
he's like
about it. Yeah, it's like I heard everything. I remember he talks about it. He hears he recalls his mom sitting by his bed, like saying, "I just wish you would die. I just wish like." I mean, you feel for her, and that's terrible. But it's like it is. I
mean, yeah.
Michael and Richard had some good ones. Politicians or our government. I think I wouldn't say terrifying, but it's a little scary the power that we let them have, and just the lack of control that we have now on these people. That's
what? It's terrifying of how really nobody is behind what's going on at the moment. Like I even think Biden fans are have subsided. Like.
I'm not just putting it on I'm saying the government in general. I know everyone likes to dog the president. The president does very little. The president is, yes, exactly. And this
still
is what
terrifying though. That like
here's what I equate it to. Hunter, I was the president of my FFA in high school. I was the president. Me, this guy, this idiot. I did very little. You know what I did? I ran the meetings and I said, all right, what do we have here? Hey, vice president did everything. And then all the other officers did all the work. I had the easiest job. And that's, I think, maybe the scary part to me is that everyone's so hung up on the president. Oh, we need Trump. We need blah, blah, blah. They do so little. It's all the other people that are pulling the strings and we're just so blind to it. That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. A guy like Mitch McConnell has been in since the 70s. All right. That should scare people. That's the terrifying part in my mind.
Yeah.
Anyways,
think about your vote then.
The president just sits there and golfs, rides bicycles poorly.
Poorly.
You know what I mean? So
zero balance.
Yeah. Plays the saxophone.
Yeah.
Diddles interns. That's what the president does. All right.
Yeah, that's a good answer, I guess. Natural disaster.
Let's see.
Effing lightning that comes from the clouds.
That's terrifying that it exists. Out of nowhere, you could just be
boom!
God,
your feet blow out. Like what?
Yeah, lightning bolt.
Why is that necessary? Why is that a thing?
Lightning bolt. Mike said waking up to a brown recluse spider on your nose.
What up, Marv?
I think that is a thing. I think you could add into that any like small creatures like that, like a brown recluse is a tiny little spider, but if it bites you and you get it untreated, you die. It's that big. I had a brown recluse bite on my ankle.
That's why they say you should never kill wolf spiders, even though they're absolutely terrifying, because they take care of the brown recluses. They also do the widows, right?
Black widow,
all the other spiders that kill you.
Yeah. Well,
but unfortunately, they're like the size of your hand.
Unfortunately, you see something like that, you're getting the book. You're getting the dictionary. Wham!
I'm not even there. I'm if it's not in my house, I'm out.
Let's see. Yeah, Angel said definitely snakes.
Terrifying things that actually exist.
Marcus said ex-wives. I don't know, but I can see it.
Terrifying. How about world wars?
Yeah, just wars in general, you know. And I think that's a conversation, that's a conversation, obviously, that's there. It's terrifying but that goes into humans. I think that's why Zool had a great answer.
Yeah, humans, humans in general.
The capacity that we have to do the things that we do and the destructive nature that that we're capable of. I think that's pretty terrifying. That's pretty terrifying.
Humans, you scary.
Yeah, well, just everyone love everybody, man. Stop being so scary. Anyway. Everyone in a good mood now that we started the day this way?
I thought this was going to be a little more lighthearted, but maybe
have fun. But I'm trying to think of something funny. That's
terrifying. I don't know.
A shart. That's terrifying. That exists.
That is actually terrifying, depending on where you are too.
Right. It depends. Hey. My bowels at a 38-year-old. Right. Hey. All right. Anyway, all right. We're gonna be back with more. Stick around. It's the Plan B Morning Show. All right. Let's see. Eric said Hunter's shirt he is wearing.
Go up to.
Does Hunter have a Michael Jackson? What is that from your cat?
Yeah, that's from my pointer finger. So you know what? I went indoor golfing the other day, and I'm looking at my finger. I'm like, that's definitely gonna hurt. Like that's exactly where you grip a club.
Yeah.
And so I taped it up the other day. I'm just gonna leave it.
You're like Nelly. You need to put one underneath your Band-Aid on there. Yeah, your cat got you good, man. But that's what you get for trying to take your cat for a car ride. So it's your own fault.
I got shredded, man. Those back claws are for real.
Man.
You know, like how strong a back, the hind end of a cat is because they leap and run from. Dude, he went deep.
Yep. Meow. Anyway, all right, good enough. We'll see everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Sorry, I was working on something else. I gotta go. So, all right, we'll see you guys. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. Hold on.